For those with good taste.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are For Those With Good Taste. I'm Lenny, and I'm joined by them titty boys again. Got them double D's with me.
Hey, bro. I thought we deaded that shit last time.
Nah, it's not gone.
I did not agree to be called the titty boys. Listen, bro, I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. Before we even take off on this pod, bro, that titty boy shit, that's it. It's over for that.
Chains. No, that's not cool.
Nah, I'm good. Not the titty boys.
I'm joined by Green Tea D.
Yeah, bro.
I
like that. Hey.
And Deontay Knowles. Queen of the
no.
Beehive.
Hell no.
Queen of the Beehive is nastier. Yo, you on the roll right now. What's up with you?
Oh my god.
Queen of the Beehive?
The worst part,
Deontay Knowles,
that ain't new.
dude.
That wasn't off the top.
Oh my god. You are a sick man.
Oh god,
What the
yeah.
fuck?
We're back again.
Mm-mm.
Whew. Dude, so we all went to the movies the other day, right?
Yeah, we had a little bromantic date.
Yeah, we went and saw Ant-Man Quantum Theory or something or other.
Yeah.
Right?
All of us,
Right,
all of us,
Dante?
right?
Right, Dante? Everybody was there.
Some of us were there in spirit, you know.
Oh, like whom?
I was there in essence. I had bought a ticket. There was a seat with my name reserved.
Mm.
Yeah, there was some asses in that seat, I feel like.
It was. I
I think
definitely
there was somebody
think
in
so,
that
yeah.
seat.
Yo, somebody sat in my seat.
I do think so.
Sure.
I do think so. Not even no cap. Somebody
I tried
so.
I told him you were coming.
Pause.
You was somewhere, probably. No.
So sick. Hey, bro, why you dished us?
Nah, here's the thing, man. You know what the rumor is on the internet, man? People out there say that Dante is stat guy. They've been saying that Dante is stat guy, and I want to dispel the rumor, but it is tough when you have a lot of stat guy traits.
Listen.
And let's take them back, right, Dante? Let's take them back.
Where we going?
Were we not all at a dinner together? Like,
Yeah.
we all were at the same dinner.
Speak
We
on
got a
it.
ticket. I'm just confused what had happened.
Speak on it, champ.
A plan was made, and the time off from work was not requested in time, and so the plan fell apart.
That's strange.
It's like, you know what's funny, man? Because this is your comeuppance. This is like when a kid shows up to school without their homework
Yeah.
and like has to eat it. It's like every teacher comes around the class, picks up the paper from everybody, and then they get to you, and you have to like, you do the dog ate it, or like I left it at
Right,
home, or like
right.
sorry, like this happened.
Bro, I
Correct.
definitely got off the whole dog ate my homework, and I didn't even have a dog at the time.
Correct me if I'm wrong,
Yeah.
but wasn't that like 3 weeks a month prior to?
Dude, it is crazy. And like I love Dante because Dante is a predictable person for me. I knew when we did it that night. Like, I think I told him. I think, Dante, you have a better memory than I do. Did I not, like, when we bought the tickets, say to you that this? I feel like I called the whole thing. Like, I told you this was probably going to happen. And then yeah, you didn't make it. Why?
And I probably called you a liar to your face, but you know what? In this case, I'm gonna tell you like it is. You were right.
Wow, my man, Lawless Savage was like, "Hey, where's Dante?" I was like, "Bro, I don't know. I ain't talking to
no,
that man.
he's not. Yeah,
I
he
don't
couldn't
know.
make it. I'm sorry.
I don't know where this man's at."
So yeah, we won't be doing. I don't think we'll do like a spoilery review, and I don't know it's a movie that requires us to spend a ton of time on it. Not to say that I didn't enjoy it. How'd you feel?
I liked it. I liked it a lot. Definitely high on the new villain. High on Kang.
I am also high on him.
Yeah.
Have you seen a lot of the feedback on the movie since then? Have you been paying attention
One of my
at all?
I haven't. One of my friends told me that the critics were shitting on it though.
Yeah. Do you have any friends who saw it?
Yeah.
Would they?
I didn't get to talk to them about what they thought of it. They told me they were going to see it, and they saw my story.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, oh man, critics are shitting on it. I was like, damn, like I'm surprised. I was like, you should see it for yourself and then let me know. They saw it this weekend. We haven't got back to it yet.
Critics were shitting on it before the movie came out. And
Why? Did they say why?
I mean, I was gonna get into this, right? Like, I don't know that it's necessarily wrong, and this is my assumption. I haven't really read too closely into it. I just know every like tweet I've seen about the movie has been pretty much like mid or below mid tier for the movie, and I think it's just that it's people want Marvel elevated itself to a tier where I feel like people want them to hold, like, to get there. We were just hearing them talk about Incredible Hulk though.
Yeah.
And the fucking Rotten Tomatoes score's like 67%.
Right.
But that movie's like universally panned, you know?
Universally hated.
And like we're like, that's not even that bad of a score if you really think about it.
Yeah,
It's
for
really
real.
not that crazy of a score. It's just that we think everything needs to have a 98% because Endgame did or Infinity War did. Infinity War. Did.
You only funky as your last cut,
Mhm.
as I've been
But
told.
what was their okay? Spider-Man: The Last Cut would be that people really liked.
Again, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
Marvel has unfortunately fallen into a thing where the bar is here, and if you don't reach the bar every time, you don't hit a home run every time, it's some bullshit. And I think that's a crazy way to think at it. And I'll give you credit for you actually told me this, is that you can't watch Marvel movies as a comparison. You have to watch them as singular movies and compare it just to, is this a good movie or not a good movie? And then you won't be so sucked into this is not like Infinity Wars. This is not like Winter Soldier, you know, et cetera, et cetera. It's not like Black Panther.
So I think a lot of those I think a lot of what Marvel is for me now.
Are you going to disagree on Black Panther or not?
No, I think I've
I'm just making sure, bitch.
I,
I'm fucking with you. Go. I'm just fucking with you.
we'll lose ourselves for
I
15 minutes.
didn't want to pigeonhole you.
The thing I lost in some of the movie though is like, yeah, there was just a lot of faceless battles to it. The bad guy was great and I was super interested, but we get to where this world goes, and I don't think this is a spoiler because I think this is known through the comics and everything already, that Kang is like, there's multiple Kangs across time, right? Yeah. And I think I have the same fear going forward that I have is the bigger the battles are here, the less meaningful some of that like antagonist is.
Who is
like
Kang?
You already oversaturated Marvel, and I think that's what people are starting to dislike about it and why they're holding these. We've oversaturated the market with it, right? Okay. There's a ton of TV shows, there's a ton of movies. Not all of them have the same stakes any longer. We're waiting for major moments and not living in the moment of like the movie itself. And I think the same way with Kang that I have a little bit of fear in is that, are you going to oversaturate us with that same villain
through multiple movies?
Yeah, because like when we saw Thanos, I feel like we saw him in like in the end credits of a movie. Then we didn't see him for like 10 movies. Then we got him again, and then like all like
you still got time to do that.
No, and we do. And I guess like we got him in Loki, and we have him now. But then we know that there's a lot more coming, and I'm interested to see how they play that out, and I'm hoping it doesn't water down the character by having to see him and possibly see him lose multiple times.
Yeah,
it's like wrestling.
Yeah. I think at this point everybody is now just waiting for your next big Ultra fight. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where everybody's on screen together. You're waiting for that next big thing,
or you're one of the major like heroes, right? Mm-hmm. Like, and Ant-Man certainly is not that. I think what carried this movie is probably the world. I really enjoyed like the different characters in the world. I jokingly said that it's like it did Star Wars better than Star Wars for me.
It's Star Wars for me. And I'm not a Star Wars fan by any stretch, but it definitely felt as if that's probably one of the brighter spots to the movie for me, is that it definitely didn't feel like your traditional Marvel. It didn't have the same look of your traditional Marvel.
It felt like it had
movie.
Its own personality.
Exactly. It felt of its own, and I think if that's the name of the movie, Quantum Theory, then yeah, that's what you go for.
I think it's Quantum Mania.
Man, obviously
I made
that.
up.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just fucking with you, bro.
I just want to make sure for the people out there that we don't.
They didn't try to. They thought I might have been.
They're gonna come for us. Like say we don't know what we're talking about.
Quantumania, y'all playing around.
So yeah, I still put it in the watch category. I'm not gonna sit there and say it's like top tier Marvel, but it's somewhere in the middle.
What's my man name? John Abrams.
Yes, yeah.
John Abrams, top tier.
Yep.
Watch it for him. Top tier.
He's going to. I mean, we're 2 weeks out from Creed.
I feel like he about to have one of them runs. Mm-hmm, did you watch Lovecraft Country on HBO?
No, I've not. I've seen it on my like.
It's a little out there sci-fi.
It looks a little weird. Who's the girl? Who's the girl in that?
What's my man's name's sister? Subway dude.
Jared.
No, not that. Whoa, hell no. Whoa, my boy, slow down. What's the dude who got jumped? Who claimed he got jumped?
Jussie.
Jussie Smollett's sister.
How the fuck would I? Who? What?
Jussie Smollett's sister.
He's a sister.
Yeah, she cute too.
What'd she say?
She be in a lot of stuff. You would know her.
What'd she say about that when
You know, bro, it's a family. You got to stick
All
beside
right.
your family.
I don't hear keys typing over there.
Yo, clickety click, Mr.
Yeah,
Clickety
bro,
Click,
what are we
man.
doing right now?
Beyonce,
Jonathan
go-
Majors, by the way, I was sitting with me. Funny that it's not Jonathan Abrams. It's Jonathan Majors.
Okay, yeah.
That was sitting with
My
me.
bad,
funny.
my
I knew
bad, Mr.
Jonathan
Majors.
Abrams is a different person. That's like a
Yeah.
football player.
Well, this is not even like a running
Middle
joke on this joke
linebacker.
anymore
Yeah, but
on this
this
show.
is a white
I am
person.
terrible with names.
They usually say you're pet terrible.
I am generally. I was closer on this one though. I knew his first name. That's what I'm saying.
All right, well, yeah, that's what distinctive factor. I knew his first. Yeah.
And I knew his face.
So
I'll
Journey
be know
Small-
who you be talking about.
Her name's Journey, but not spelt like the shoe store.
Mm-mm.
That's weird.
So I recognize him now that I see the face.
Oh, Dina
He got two
Lance.
sisters.
Told y'all. Y'all know who this is. She
Bro,
bad.
I remember her in Birds of Prey.
Yeah,
Movie
she's
I
a way. She's
greatly
been in
enjoyed.
way more stuff than Jesse.
She been in a few things.
Mm-hmm.
True
You know
Blood,
her.
19 episodes.
Yep, she was in True Blood. Mm-hmm.
She was one of the preacher people.
You know her. I'm telling you, she's in a lot of stuff.
Good for her. Good
Yeah.
for her.
Yeah, no Subway ads though.
Damn, roll bounce for real?
Yes, yeah, bruh. That was her.
Damn, what year was
Okay.
that?
Yeah,
Yo,
I love.
You want to
Roll
give us a
Bounce.
guess first?
I don't.
Roll Bounce? Oh, 2000 and I was watching it still at the crib. 2004.
Ooh, I did. 2005.
Is this LL Cool
I was still at the
J?
crib watching Roll Bounce. So I knew
LL
that.
Cool J
My
Roll
mom
Bounce?
had this bootlegged.
But am I right?
Shout you out, mom. I love you.
Am I right?
What's
LL
Who?
in Roll Bounce? No.
Hell no. Your
What
boy
was-
Bow Wow.
No, so I'm thinking about the one that's actually about competitive roller.
Ti.
No, yeah, I know the one
You
you're
ain't talking about
now.
ATL, bro.
That's competitive to me.
Wait,
my
you know
boy.
the one I'm talking
You
about,
talking
Dante?
about? That's competitive.
Tante, do you know
The
what I'm
hell?
talking about?
Move that shit
Nah,
up.
but I can
Word.
find out.
Can you look up LL Cool J, like rollerblader
Competitive.
movie,
No,
or
he
something?
wasn't in no competitive
Brother,
rollerblade
I'm
movie.
telling you, he was in some type of like roller derby movie.
No,
or
he was
something,
not.
man.
Rollerball.
Rollerball.
Got him. I had a bootleg of that I downloaded. It was too dark. I couldn't see anything. It was fucking made the movie terrible.
It ain't real unless somebody walk by the screen.
Oh, for real.
That's my favorite kind of.
I couldn't
And
see
it's
shit.
like 40 minutes into. You're like, bro, where the fuck is this motherfucker going?
I appreciate TV contrast far more now because I just couldn't see anything.
Yeah,
in the
it's a
dark
cold
movie. It was
world.
terrible.
It's sick. It is sick out here.
But let's get on the shit that like really matters, like the good stuff that we've seen over the weekend, over the
Yeah.
past few weeks. It's been a few weeks since we talked about the show. We're not going to go super in detail episode by episode, but like let's get into episodes 4, 5, and 6 that we've seen of The Last of Us and what we're going to be getting into hopefully in the next few weeks. But so, how do you guys feel? Where are we at?
I am even more strapped in than I was in the first 3. They have officially made me a fan. I'm a fan. I'm in
crazy.
there. I think the emotion that this show evokes, never playing the game, is for me. I think it's a different experience. It's an experience that's completely natural, completely sincere. Like everything that I see when my man gets shot. Sam and his little brother did it to me, bro. Did it to me for like a couple days. That was on my head. I am on the edge of my seat week to week. We haven't had another filler episode since.
I want to hear from you first, Dante, before I give my thoughts.
So yeah, nah, I'm definitely with D on that. Like that's definitely a big one for the show as far as like really roping you in with like the relationships between the characters and like watching like Joel and Ellie's relationship develop and all that, and you know all the little cues that
Top
they give
tier
with that.
character development.
It's crazy. I enjoyed it a lot, and I mean like I have played the game, but like I said before, like I
You
don't
don't
really
even
remember that
bro.
much.
Yeah.
But like there's still a lot of points in this where I'm like, oh damn, this looks familiar. Like I think I know what's about to happen. You know.
It's my first time seeing a bloater.
No,
Shot that motherfucker out.
He ripped
He
his
came
fucking
through there
head
like
off.
gangbusters, motherfucker. You kidding me? Ripping motherfuckers' head off. I'm like, why they keep talking about bloaters so much? Like, nah, dude, it's the big dude with the thing. I'm like, all right.
it came out like a fucking tank.
What? Dog, he came out ripping motherfuckers' head off.
Yeah, you
I
know when he
like
came
that.
out, it was like, oh, that's the one.
That's the one.
Yeah,
That's the one. Yeah. I like that they killed Homegirl, too. Fuck her.
Yeah, was that the chick from 2.5 Men?
yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's what I've been trying to
yeah.
figure out. Yeah, I
That's
thought it was her, right?
I understood why she was mad.
Yeah.
I think that was very important for me to understand why she was mad.
Mhm.
I get it.
I
I get it.
What this show is always going to do for you, and this is going to be consistent going forward too is they are going to give you the emotional reason for why a character made the decision that they gave you, but then they're going to give you, no matter how raw it is on the other side, how it affected the other person and how it came back to affect them, right? There's equal and actual.
Lucky for you, I like it raw. So,
well, maybe I like.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just, I give it to me raw.
No,
that's how.
Well, I don't.
I mean,
I.
Not you, like,
well,
not you personally, you know what I'm saying?
You
like,
said it to me.
Nah,
so
not
like,
you, like, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
so, like, should I leave the room?
My fault. That was crazy.
Just cut the audio.
Nah, like, pause. That was crazy. Nah, that was nuts. We blurting that out. Bleep that shit. All of that. That was nuts. Wow. I can't believe I said that.
I think every single episode of this show has found a way to have, like, a certain level of tension. Every episode leaves you feeling emotional in some way at the end. Right. From about, I was going to say episode 3, but no, it's like the end of episode 1, the end of episode 2, the end of episode 3. There's like moments at the end of each one of those episodes that like, it's a different emotion each time. Like you said, it's like you have the impact of like the brother relationship that in trying to escape the city. You have her like being able to understand the villains. It almost makes her, she's a villain, like she's a terrible person, right?
She's a tyrant.
But it is important to be able to empathic somewhere.
I
in
did.
There with
I felt her, bro.
Right?
I felt her.
The anger that you would feel in that situation.
Yeah.
And probably the weight that comes with power, right? Like she
heavy as the head.
How crazy is it? Like it can't be easy in that type of a world to be a female and get to the level that she was at, right? So I'm like sitting there like this. She has to be cutthroat.
Absolutely.
Like she has no.
But you know
choice.
what? I think on her first like on screen thing, she wasn't even cutthroat. She was trying to level with the doctor. Like, yo, you've been my doctor since I've been a kid.
Yeah.
Like I know you.
But he knows there's more to her than that. I think, right? In that.
Yeah. He's probably seen her do some wild shit.
Yeah. So.
But I mean, I'm not going to, judge her by her decisions in a post-apocalyptic world.
Yeah.
It just, it is what it is. Tough times.
And so this most recent episode, we've gotten the fallout of a lot of what's happened here, through Kansas City. And now we're leaving Kansas City. We get a 3-month time jump. But what do you guys think now of, like, the growth of Ellie and Joel? The last time we saw it, you guys really hadn't... The last time we talked, we had seen up to episode 3. So really, you had only seen up to episode 2 with the actual main actor. So most of the major growth of these two characters, like, we haven't talked about yet. So
yeah.
Also, can I get a time check?
I'm really enjoying how Joel is becoming softer and more caring towards Ellie. It's a joy to watch there. Bro, no, I thought the time was over because he fucked it up.
Said we had 8 minutes.
All right, bet, good.
Okay,
hey, Dante,
we're just gonna air me out in public, cool.
Some nice frames you got there, my boy.
Hey, bro, like,
yeah, what's up?
So what had happened was my glasses broke. All right, and
you didn't even let me
I've always worn glasses.
Intro you.
No. I know what you're getting at, and I'm just gonna get it out the way now. I've always worn glasses, so on my license I have a restriction for having to drive with glasses. So I have these frames that my mom's got me. And I was like, let me just put these on in case I get pulled over.
No, slow down. When I asked you earlier, you said, yeah, my mom had some extra frames and she just gave them to me. That's what you said earlier.
It wasn't some extra. She got some from work for me, like something through her job or whatever.
Dante, do you have vision insurance?
Yeah.
So you just walking around in frames with no prescription.
Hey, bro, this was 2 days ago. I still struggle with making my own appointments.
Dante, those are just those are just fucking blue light glasses. Like, you aren't even using staples like readers anymore, dude. You're just using fucking blue light glasses. Like, that doesn't help you see. And you are just told it's on here. Legally, you need them to drive in your...
But, like, yo, the only issue I really have is being able to read.
He's illegally blind. He's not wearing glasses.
Illegally blind.
This man just put frames on to say, "Yo, I wear glasses."
Like,
You
yo, I'm
can't
good.
see.
I'm
He's like
good
a new
opposite.
Brooklyn hipster, dude. Like that's a Brooklyn hipster. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh my
Wow,
god,
y'all
bro.
about to shame me right into the eye doctor
Bruh, I
tomorrow.
thought I shamed you last time into this, but apparently not.
See,
What a loser!
Yeah,
you
but
got
walking
me the
around with
last time,
frames
but I
on.
messed up because I didn't get a backup pair. So
The last time he walked around with tape on his fucking glasses.
We was
like
shaming him
7
then.
months, and then he
Oh
broke
my
them, and then still
God.
didn't get new
no,
ones.
I wasn't walking around with tape.
Dumb, you bet.
Nah,
Bruh.
You know
they
you were.
broke, and I went and got the readers.
What are those? What are those? What are those, bro?
Oh, these are just frames. Like the lenses are just clear plastic.
Okay, so yeah, the characters. How do we feel about Ellie and?
Yeah, you gotta cut that part out. I was looking crazy talking about they're just loving each other. I
What?
thought we was done. I thought the video was done. I was just
You
talking
got
about
caught staring into his eyes
it.
again?
Yeah, basically.
What do we think of the of Ellie and Joel, guys?
I really enjoy how their relationship has progressed. Truthfully, they starting to show a softer side of Joel. You see, he's starting to warm up to Ellie a little bit more. Same thing with Ellie; she's starting to understand the world a lot better and not be so restricted, confined to just a DC. Like she is really starting to grow. I like that.
What type of world would you rather have, Queen D? The being in the QZ
I said yes.
and having like the security of the walls around you and all of that, or we have a nice scene of them, like it's kind of winter out, so it's probably cold as fuck, but out in the middle of nowhere seems rather peaceful. You get the family in the woods in this one, right, that has just been living kind of safe this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
What would you prefer?
I mean, I grew up in the city. I've never really been one for nature. But definitely watching the show, like I'm like, I don't know if I would get by in the QZ. Like it just seems real militant, and there's no place for fun. You know what I mean? So I guess you have more freedom when you're out in the world, but you also have more risk. You're gonna fight for your food. You got to worry about the infected roaming around some places and all that.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm about to get at you. I don't even know if I'm gonna call the outside world fun. It seems like no fun. I don't really think
I
there's
didn't say
nowhere out there in
fun,
the
but
world
like
that's fun,
freedom.
bro.
Or did I say fun? Well,
You
what I
said
meant
fun,
was
bro.
freedom. You
Yeah,
get your
yeah,
freedom.
yeah,
You know what I mean? You get to do what you want to do, but you have more risk when you do it.
Yeah, this motherfucker said fun. Like, shooting zombies and running from bloaters is what's up. What the fuck?
That'd be the not so fun
Yeah,
parts.
This guy is wilding.
I mean, what this episode did show you though is there's a different type of danger out there in the world, like the further into like the safe areas
Yeah,
you get, and it's people.
yeah.
I think what's interesting in a way, before we kind of go into that, I guess that differentiates this show versus, I think it's going to get compared a lot to probably The Walking Dead, because it's a zombie-esque show.
Post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, and also because I think we cared so much the first several seasons of The Walking Dead about the
Definitely
characters
care.
and
Definitely care.
everything that went with it, and it pulled
Yeah.
on our heartstrings a lot
Yeah.
of the time in those
Yeah.
first few seasons.
Let's
But I think the difference here is like so much of The Walking Dead spent in one place, like
Mhm.
one area, like the actual like the way it feels doesn't change over the first 4 or 5 seasons very much, right?
Mhm.
And in this, you've seen almost the entirety of the country, and you've seen all these different visuals. You've seen the city, you've seen Boston, you've seen Kansas City, and now you've seen like the wilderness, and you've even seen Jackson, wherever, I forget where that is, Wyoming maybe,
Mississippi.
No,
Was it Jackson, Mississippi?
No way. Is there a way you can find that out?
It is a
not
Jackson, Mississippi. I don't think they would.
No,
Well,
but it was snowing here, so I assume it wouldn't have been Jackson, Mississippi, right? Does it snow in Mississippi?
I don't know. I've never been.
No.
Do you know how to spell Mississippi?
Mississippi.
Wow. That was your chance to really show me that you.
Did I get it right?
M-I.
Yeah, Jackson County, Wyoming. You was right.
Cricket letter I. Humpback.
Jackson, Wyoming.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know this too? You know this too, Dante? Spell Mississippi.
Yeah, you know the little song Mississippi.
No, but D
Nah.
D was throwing gang symbols back here, spelling Mississippi,
M
bro.
I cricket letter I cricket letter I humpback I. Is
All
that-
right, I don't know that
Oh
one.
my God, never mind.
Suwoo.
Hey my guy, listen, that is not me. I don't put that on cam. Them folks know me.
Wear the bread hat.
That's what I'm saying, dog. What's good with you?
So yeah, confirmed Jackson, Wyoming, and I thought it was great because it's filmed like Did you watch after the episode this week?
Yes.
So it's filmed like on real location, like that's a real place, and that's kind of or built like out in that place. That's kind of incredible in itself that they've gone to that limit to immerse you that heavily into the world. You know.
Would you go to Wyoming?
Yes.
Would you ride a buffalo?
Sure.
Just wondering.
Yeah.
A buffalo burger.
Of all things, like a buffalo, ride a buffalo,
a
like,
bison.
I don't know if I.
Not to be confused with M bison.
Is that?
This is regular bison.
That'd be a wild ride in itself.
Hey, yo, right? This guy is on one.
He's stretchy as fuck.
Yo.
Yeah. Is that an option in Wyoming to ride bison? I just assume you'd ride horses.
No, you gotta ride a buffalo or a bison in Wyoming.
Yo, have you done that?
Me?
Yeah. Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You believe that?
You know I'm gullible as hell, but
yeah, you can't believe that, right? Like,
my man was out here talking from experience.
Yeah, I guess he said it confidently, but like I know he didn't ride a bison. Have you rode a horse?
Yeah.
Dante?
Do you believe that?
Dante, you ride a horse?
No.
You for a cowboy.
Save a horse, ride a cowboy. You know, come on,
cowboy.
baby.
Yeah,
you know what it is. Yeah. Howdy.
M bison for me, cowboy for you.
Oh God.
Hey, it is getting sick on this pod, bro.
Oh man.
Don't invite me back to this shit.
We were dude, you started it earlier. Would we have to tread that back? I cut it. I could leave it in.
Please don't bleep that. That was nasty.
Yeah.
Cut that.
Oh man.
This cutting room floor is gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
God damn.
So we meet. We've been traveling across the country, both for Ellie, but also Joel's had his own individual thing. He's wanted to check on his brother.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of both meeting his brother and the scenes they had together?
Zante, you first, brother.
So I mean, first off, that wasn't our first time meeting his brother. Like we saw him in episode 1.
Fair.
But
I guess
seeing him again, right?
20 years later, kind of version of himself. Reintroduction. Tommy.
I forgot how that motherfucker.
I feel like it was purposely framed this way, but I felt like a lot of time has passed, and obviously he's a different person now, and it kind of framed it up at the beginning where you meet him, and it was like, can we really trust him? Like the situation changed, and it was just like, oh, like this is my wife now, and da da da, and
yeah. First thing I saw when I saw his wife, before I saw Tommy, I was like, oh, it's a chick from True Blood. Like I was happy. I was happy. I was happy she was in the show.
Same thing I was thinking.
Yeah, literally the first thing I was like, oh wow,
Tara.
Yeah, some girl from True Blood is my dog.
Never seen it.
Yeah, shocker.
Did you book buy a ticket to it and not show up, or?
Wow.
Probably.
Week after week after week. Bro, it's on TNT basically, now.
Yeah.
Like you can.
They put that shit on TNT.
It's on TNT.
They
now,
must
bro.
hate me for wasting those seats with that subscription.
Nobody wasted the seat. Somebody sat there. We keep telling you that. They
collected twice.
Really, yeah.
They collected twice.
Yeah, stupid.
That was pretty good, actually.
Yeah. I mean, truthfully, guys, like I thought it was real. The meeting part was very anticlimactic to me. I was like, all right, finally we knew it was gonna happen. He was gonna meet your brother. Again, somebody that didn't play the game. Like I knew that was going to happen sooner or later. It's more so the conversation that they have. That's the real thing for me.
I thought there was a very people said that this is probably their they loved the episode, but they thought it was like the weakest so far.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
I guess I understand it.
I wouldn't be mad at that at all. If I'm rating all of the episodes, I wouldn't be mad if somebody said this 6 is their least favorite.
I think I felt a lot of like what was going on with the characters in this one. I like Joel having to like understand, and you're kind of seeing him deal with like slowing down, and feeling old, and also now feeling responsible and not wanting to go through letdown again and like hurting somebody, and like all of these people that he, when he tells Ellie, like, you don't know about loss. It's like, he truly feels that, whether it's right or wrong. Like he thinks that like he's lost every single person he's cared about.
Bro, that scene right there, like that one hit me. Talking about like this being an emotional show, like,
yeah.
You know what? I really actually take back somebody saying this might be their least because I for a minute it didn't.
Somebody,
whoever said that, it clicked to me. I forgot, y'all. Nah, season 6 is tough. I mean, episode 6 is tough.
Like the conversation, starting with the conversation between him and Tommy, when I loved that Tommy didn't question Joel when he said she's immune. Mm-hmm. He just listened. Yeah. Right. Like, and I think it's because he knows like Joel would have killed this girl if she was really infected. Mm-hmm. Like he would have killed her immediately. He wouldn't have been still traveling. Yeah.
He knows his brother.
And so I think that's why he immediately got credibility in that moment. But then to hear him out on all of it, I thought was really great.
Do you remember what we talked about at dinner? The dinner that Dante booked the ticket for and didn't come. Me and you and Lawless.
No.
You said that, and I'm gonna try to make this as not spoiler as possible. You said that there is a different perspective from people who play the game. Mm-hmm. There's a different perspective, and you were interested to see how they were going to tie in the different perspective.
Yes, we're not even to it yet.
Oh, I thought this was it.
No.
Okay,
so
for me, that was the light bulb.
It's not a spoiler anymore, shit. Honestly, for the most part. Like the end of this episode, because we're already spoiling the episode, so who cares?
I mean, it's already out. It's on you.
Yeah, like I feel like
the people who watch.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about spoiling it.
Right. My man Joel.
But he's stabbed right at the end of this episode. And we haven't even really gotten to that whole new set of scenery, right? Like coming upon a new city and these like a school, which I thought was really cool, and like walking through it. And but that actually happens after this in the game. He gets stabbed, and you play as Ellie for a while.
Okay.
And you see that in the trailer for the next episode.
Yeah,
right?
It's
when
no
she's
Joel
with her friend, and you're gonna see her in the QZ prior to everything with Joel. Is basically what that is.
Oh, prior to Joel.
Yeah, it's gonna be a flashback.
Okay. I thought this was her moving forward.
No, it'll be a flashback.
Damn. All right. I mean, I'm not as excited for a flashback.
That is a flashback.
I definitely thought she was moving forward without my man Joel. I had already just accepted. R.I.P.
So like she does stuff without him, certainly. Yeah.
I was like R.I.P. Joel. I was ready to. I had already poured out a little liquor for him and everything.
Did you right after the episode?
Yeah, bro. Hey, what was I? I don't play the game.
Yeah.
I thought this was it. Out of all of the deaths, that one hurt the most. I went ahead and poured up for him right then and there. I think
she. I get where it feels like a cliffhanger, but I think if you watch the way she's still like she never confirms or like. I don't think any way of her reaction to him that they showed was really her giving finality to him being dead. You know,
good on them. I think any normal person that doesn't play it would think. And it's not like Ellie has given a bunch of emotion. Actually, this episode she did. This episode, I actually, contrary to what I'm saying, this episode she did was like, "Yo, my man, it's you. You should be the one."
I just don't think if they're gonna kill Joel that they wouldn't give you that emotion. They're not going to kill Joel on a cliffhanger.
On a cliffhanger stab. They're going to give me the whole episode of...
They're going to give you her facial expressions and her like holding him.
Maybe that whole first quarter of the episode is that.
I just don't think that you would leave us cliffhangered on that.
I'm kind of with you on that. Like this show's been all about... with Lenny. I mean, this show's been... all about like developing the characters and the emotions and everything. And I feel like they would have gave us a moment to mourn Joel, not just clip on and be like, "Hey, find out next week."
Exactly. Like they don't need to pull ratings. Is my point, right? Yeah. So they would have given you an extra 10 minutes of that episode to feel Joel's death.
Right.
They wouldn't just.
That's fair.
Try to keep. It's not a ratings war.
Right.
So like they're not gonna do that and keep you. So that's why I guess like the way she was saying like Joel, no, like that didn't. It never felt final. To me, in the way they displayed that, and that's why I don't think it's like spoilery to say.
In real time, I didn't feel.
And they've already referenced like she had a friend in the QZ and she escaped the night she got the bite mark. You're gonna find out about her getting bit and how she finds out that she's immune, basically.
Right.
And that's what I believe this next episode is gonna be giving you the backstory to.
Yeah.
And essentially in the game, it's just like like he's here, she's got to survive.
It sounds like it might be like a filler episode, but honestly, this show's done filler well. So
no, I mean the last flashback episode
3 was a filler.
That's what I mean. Like the last episode you got that wasn't based on them progressing the story that way was great.
Yeah,
So-
no, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm co-signing.
Shout out
like,
Bill.
It was good.
Buffalo Bill.
You know, we have all of this happen, and they have to go back into the city. Like, we're in Seattle. They come across Marauders.
We're in Seattle
I believe that's what Washington. Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
I thought we was okay.
You-
I missed that.
Stat guy, verify.
I missed that. Clickety click, man. Go crazy. Fucking. I mean, I'm not disputing it. I didn't know we was already in Seattle, Washington. All right,
because it's been, you know, like you go from Kansas City to where they are, it's 3 months that they've traveled. They get to Wyoming. I don't know where Wyoming is in proximity, but I believe they were going to.
Wyoming to Kansas City doesn't feel like 3 months to me. That's what I know that much. The Wyoming to Seattle trek sounds like 3 months. But you know, whatever. I'm not here to fight semantics about who's riding up and down I-98.
Either way.
Looks like we were in eastern Colorado.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eastern Colorado.
Yeah.
Interesting. Either way, we are trying to find the Fireflies, and we come across like marauders or like, you know, like scavengers, and it leads to like the confrontation where Joel gets stabbed. But we're gonna have to go back to this city. Like, they haven't even like scratched the surface of it, and like, you know, he's gotten stabbed, and like we have like the idea of having to go back. And, you know, like, we also have the idea of this, like, this represent any doubt in his head, because this is literally what he was afraid of, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm too slow.
He's a wounded warrior now, bro. He's a
Yeah.
wounded warrior now. I don't know, man. I'm like I said, in my head, I was already pouring out some liquor for my man Joel. I was chalking it up to an L, and Ellie had to go on by herself. So
You already shed that single thug tear?
I did, bro. I did. I told you I had a man. Listen, that one.
I mean,
hurt.
it does speak to the quality of the show to, like, but to get you to bite on that.
Yeah.
And like, maybe I'm wrong, you know, like, it's not to say that, like, I have like some definitive answer on anything. It just doesn't feel to me like this is the type of show that would let a death that major happen and not let you experience it,
Right.
you know?
Yeah. I mean,
So-
I'll take you guys' word for it, man. Whatever. But from one post-apocalyptic thing to the next, ready?
Yeah.
Listen, I cannot tell you how incredibly unexcited I am for this bullshit that I heard about. I Am Legend 2 with your boy, Michael Jordan in it.
Yeah, you're unexcited.
Unexcited. Fuck that shit.
Didn't expect that. Okay.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Last week we talked Bad Boys 3. Will Smith,
Excited.
Will Smith is going, you know, through his hits to try and get you.
Joe,
Get you
Joe,
back.
your boy, people have said it. I don't want to say nobody else's pod, but he did that dumbass slave movie and Hollywood shitting on it.
I don't even know what movie that is.
Exactly.
Not that one that won all the awards. 12 Years.
No. He made a new slave movie. Jucking and
Why
jiving for massa again.
Why would you make another slave movie after 12 Years a Slave? I never saw that movie, by the way. I'm just saying that it seems pretty critically acclaimed.
Stat Guy, what's the name of that movie?
The
new Emancipation?
Proclamation.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Emancipation.
Yeah. And they got 0 awards. He was a slave. Some bullshit. I'm straight.
I don't think Will Smith can be a slave. He's lived too comfortable of a life. Like, I don't
He's
think
too far removed?
Yeah, like, I don't think that he should be acting that way. Like, I don't think he can, like, even. I mean, who am I to say?
I was thinking the same
walk
thing.
it
Like,
back.
bro, you need to
I'll
tread the
walk
fuck
it
lightly.
back. I'll
You need
walk
to
it back. You
tread
know what
the
I mean?
fuck
You know what I
lightly.
mean? It's like, isn't it kind of crazy to capitalize on, like, of all things, to be like, I'm gonna come back with a
You
slavery.
ain't the one who can be the slave.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna come back with a slavery movie, and like, I'm Will Smith, man. Like, you gave into Scientology. Your shit's been paid for a long ass time,
Right.
and you're gonna make a fucking movie called. That's what I mean. I'm not trying to say, like, I understand
on so many
where
levels.
that sounded wild,
On
but like,
so many levels, this is wild. Will Smith jucking and jiving for massa. Will Smith playing a slave. Hollywood slapping him in the face and giving this no awards, no pub, no anything. The aftermath in wake of you slapping Chris Rock, like everything about this movie was literally just dumpstered. It was already probably in post production. Could not put it out. This is a dumpster fire movie. Fuck that shit. I don't never want to see Will Smith play another slave movie again. I'm straight. But all that to say,
They have been talking about doing I Am Legend 2 for a very long time.
Yes, they have.
It has been a rumored thing for a very long time, and I like Michael B. Jordan. He is an actor who I think
You like him?
yeah, quite a bit actually.
Okay.
I think he's an actor that most movies I would go out of my way to probably see.
I only think it's really one like that. I truthfully say he gave a great acting job in
It's Black Panther.
Fruitvale Station.
Okay, yeah, Fruitvale Station was real good.
Just Mercy.
Just Mercy was another good one.
Yeah.
He's solid. Yeah.
I
He
just
did.
like.
And like I said, a good
Creed-
acting performance.
I think he's great. In
I think
Creed
he's,
1 and 2.
I think he's
don't
Michael
know.
B. Jordan in Creed.
Yeah, I mean, fair.
I think
I
he's Michael B. Jordan.
I think that's, but I think I just enjoy
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan. You know,
Hey, another
the same
fun
way
fact for
like
y'all.
What's that?
I've never seen any of the Creed movies yet either.
Have you seen Rocky?
I think Rocky 4.
Right. So I wouldn't
That's-
expect
you
you to
think?
see Creed if you've never even seen Rocky.
you think
Goof.
you've seen Rocky?
What the
4?
fuck?
I might have seen like a part of it. I remember him running up the stairs and yelling.
So you don't even know
Fam,
about
that's
running up
not. That could be any of the movies. He's not running upstairs on Rocky 4. He's
Oh,
running in
damn.
snow.
I threw a number out there.
Have you seen the one where he's running up the stairs?
I could see the clip in my head, and I don't know if I
You
seen
just
the
saw
movie
a
or
clip
if I
of him
saw
running
it.
up the
Yeah,
stairs. You didn't see
that's
the movie.
it.
This
Do
is
you-
like saying
do
you
you-
played The Last of Us.
Do you
You're
even
just
know
like,
who Apollo
parts of it?
You know who Apollo Creed is?
That was like his like title fight or whatever, right?
Oh fuck, dude.
Nah.
Do you know
Oh,
anything
damn.
about Rocky, Dante?
Y'all might have to educate me.
So like, Rocky
Have you
1
ever
is
Go
the funniest. Like, Sylvester Stallone might be the
Oh, nobody
Most-
told me it was a comedy.
unintentionally funny person in the world in Rocky 1. Like, his lines in Rocky 1 are like just second to none in how awkward and uncomfortable and cringy they can be. But it's like just a special movie, and then it's because of Apollo Creed, right?
It
like
is,
it's
yeah.
like Carl
You
Weathers.
don't know
is a
who
lot of that.
Adrian is?
Yeah, like it's just all of it. Like him and
You
Adrian's fucking
disgust
weird,
me,
man.
bro.
But yeah.
Ugh. Can you look? Look here. Turn around. This face that I'm giving you a pure disgust. You are shameful. An embarrassment.
Oh wow, embarrassment! I think you're going a little too far.
You are an embarrassment, B.
Because there's a movie I haven't seen.
No, a lot of them. Like, nah, 7 of them.
Not just, you thought Rocky was the one where I'm drawing the line?
no, there's 5 Rockies and 2 Creeds. Like you had plenty of opportunity, and I wouldn't have blamed you for not seeing Rocky 5. No, I said there's 7, there's 8 because there's Rocky Balboa.
Yeah,
That was the-
those the ones that we
Oh,
don't
I
even.
love Rocky Balboa.
Yeah.
It has his best speech ever, dude. It's his speech to his son. Yeah, it's great, and then he fights Antonio Tarver.
I heard they kick. Aren't they? They trying to kick Sylvester Stallone off of the Creed movie.
He's not in it. He's not in the 3rd one.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he's gone.
Damn, they did kick him out.
Yeah, and it's
Holy
controversial. Like he is definitely not happy about it. I don't know if it's that they just felt like they don't have another part of the story to tell with him. You know,
I mean, it's his
he's a
movie.
huge part in why.
That's what I just said. It's
Creed,
his movies.
Well, of course, like the first 5 are definitely his. I do think that in my mind, Michael B. Jordan has done enough to take that on, and the character Apollo Creed, I think, represents enough over the first 2 movies, into the 4th one. You know, to like or 3rd one, yeah, 3rd one. Sorry, into the 3rd one to like deserve a movie of its own. And I think Michael B. Jordan's done a good job.
Yeah.
I think the 2nd movie and giving you the Drago continuation was good for it standing on its own. But yeah, I do wonder, like, for it to be about Michael B. Jordan, you can't keep bringing back Rocky's foes.
That's where I'm at.
So that's where, Jonathan Majors is going to play a very big part in how
I'm
good
ready.
this movie could be.
I'm ready.
But back to what we were actually
I
talking
know,
about,
right? Yeah.
which is I Am Legend 2.
Yep.
And to say, I'm gonna see it. I'm not excited. We just watched the alternate ending. It doesn't make sense because I don't remember the movie at all. Like I've been.
Do you
meaning
remember
to
the
kind
ending?
of. He dies. Right. Him and the dog die.
Yep.
Right.
Not
Nah, the
ultimate
dog
ending.
died way before he died.
Real ending.
Yeah. The real ending. I know. And the reason. So in the book, he doesn't die, and everybody was always upset because they were like the book had a way better ending than what the movie ever got, and this is why they always said they were going to make a sequel probably to it. And they just rewrote out the
I'm not interested to see Michael B. Jordan and Will Smith interact on screen.
Like, what is it going to be about? Like, so how much do you remember about it? How much do you remember?
I just remember the ending. I remember like kind of like why have an outbreak, the zombies. I don't remember why they can see or why they can run fast. I don't remember none of that.
Maybe on
shit.
like a slow news week or something, we can watch I Am Legend and come back with some thoughts on it. I don't know. Because I don't remember it that well. I do remember
he dies. He blows himself up to die.
I remember because of like strong visuals will always like stand out in your mind, and I remember loving the beginning of that movie when he's driving through like New York City with a fancy Mustang or Corvette.
Mm-hmm.
It was a Mustang, I'm pretty sure.
Mustang, yeah, it was like super branding.
Mm-hmm.
Him driving through like the empty streets of New York. Like, I just remember that those scenes are very like iconic and awesome. But then watching this post-credit scene and being like, holy shit, that CGI looked that bad.
Yeah,
I do not remember it looking that bad, man.
Yeah, you were a prisoner of 2005.
What could have looked? Man.
It's just like we didn't know anything better. I mean, think back to when you played like the old Need for Speed games. Like, oh, this looks like real life until the next thing came out. I get now we're used to 4K and like
Chaw feel, my brother. Like, I gotcha. I'm just saying I don't get it.
I don't know, man. I'm not the biggest Michael B. Jordan.
Let me get the chaw feels off, guys.
I heard you say that, and I just wasn't.
I was gonna let it slide.
No,
thanks, man. He said he was gonna let it slide. We're good. I can do it.
You keep appropriating folks, and one day somebody go beat your ass.
Yeah, so, well, I'm not gonna be held accountable for it.
Yeah, no, that's right. I got nothing to say. One day when somebody say that, run down on you like, yo, what's up with that chaw feel shit?
Like, is that offensive too, dude?
Chaw feel?
Yeah.
Yes, because you're trying to be funny.
I guess I am.
Can't argue. Get your shit off, bro.
Can't argue it.
Yeah, get your shit off.
I was trying to be funny.
One day somebody go bust you side your fucking head. Bomb.
Damn.
Bing bong.
Yeah. What's up, Chopfield? You like, what are you doing?
Chopfield now, bitch.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I get what you're saying, right? Like, everything has. I've seen PS3, PS4, PS5. I get like the advancement and all of that. I've seen Marvel movies. I know how CGI, how good it can look, but I'm trying to think about movies that were using CGI in 2005 that are around that like trying to figure out if I thought it was that bad. Can you pull up a still frame for me of the movie 30 Days of Night, please?
While he's doing that, you said you aren't excited. Why aren't you excited for I Am Legend Ghosts?
I have to hear some story details come out. I need to tell you where the story can. I need you to tell me what the story is going to be here, because like we've been talking about The Last of Us, and I think what's interesting about The Last of Us and it is a major selling point for a lot of people, and the difference is The Walking Dead people. It turned into just a zombie show. I feel like for a lot of people, right? At some point, it just became a zombie show, and it was a lot more than that. Somewhere in there, and to me it actually is still a lot more than that. I enjoy the show, right? But like for most people, I think it's just a zombie show now.
Did you finish?
No, I've not watched the final part of the last season, and like they just released stills today or yesterday of Rick and Michonne back together, which is cool. The Last of Us is so much not about the infected, right? Like it's there, and they definitely impact decisions and like can fucking kill you, but the story is more about where the world is 20 years after this happened, and like how people have dealt with it and rebuilt from it, and all of this. And like, I wonder if that's why they think they can make I Am Legend 2, is to say, hey, let's make 10 years in the future, 15 years in the future, he's found a cure. They're trying to rebuild. I don't know what they're going to try and do here. Even at the end of that, it's like he's developed some type of friendship with the vampires there, right? In the alternate ending, because he does something good for them.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan's gonna be a vampire.
That makes it funny. If he's the king vampire?
Yeah.
Hold on now.
T'Challa? Do you think he's gonna be T'Challa again?
Hold on now, bro.
Yeah.
You wrote me back in, G.
Yeah.
I doubt it though. It's not
T'Challa. What's it's
Killmonger. I was gonna let you slide. I wasn't gonna call you out.
Yeah. I gotta correct myself.
Yeah, bro. Jesus Christ. It was very on par for Michael B. Jordan if he's the vampire and he just screams the whole movie with like no talk.
Well, because I was also expecting him to say like one word or something. There doesn't it?
Oh,
Does
he'd
it
be like
talk-
the one that talks.
Doesn't one of them talk or like say one word or something in that movie?
That's on par for Michael B. Jordan. I would not be mad if he's the vampire and is yes. No.
He's the one that can talk.
Goodbye. Like, I'm straight. He's a face actor.
All
Damn,
these
you hating hard.
Yeah,
I'm
really.
just-
Why don't you like him so much?
I don't dislike him.
No,
I just
you-
don't. I don't think he deserves the hype that he should. That's all.
Where
But
does-
before you respond,
can you
we
look up his
don't
age?
have
Dante.
we
can you
don't
look up his
have
age?
many black prominent black actors.
Can you stay here for a second? Because that's
Yeah.
what I was about to ask you.
Yeah.
Can you pull up his age for me? Is
We
he
don't
under?
have many
Is he under
prominent black
35
actors.
or is he under
So
40?
I get it. He's under
36.
40.
So under 40.
Mhm.
Can you name me 3 better, or maybe better's tough because that's like so personal, right? Like,
Subjective, brother.
but like, is there 3 bigger under 40 like African American like actors? Like I don't, like that are bigger than that
Not bigger
that can
than
go
him.
to the box office.
Not bigger than him. No. Not bigger than him. No.
I just can't. It would have been like Chadwick would have probably been one of them.
Sure.
Just based off of his.
Passing.
Well, not even that. I'm just
Yeah.
saying being fucking Black Panther doesn't hurt
Yeah,
too.
sure, yeah.
Like the Marvel rub doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Who like? Yeah, he's
Brother,
got to be.
Don't get it confused when I talk about his acting. That I'm talking about what I know that he means. I don't listen. He's big time. He's him. I still don't think he's a good actor. He's a very good looking man, so he wins the woman card. He's
Won me over too.
yeah, sure thing.
Yeah.
He's in enough box office movies, so you win people there, and he's easy enough. He's a PR darling, so you win
He is-
over the
he is
other
good, yeah.
the other folks that you need to win over.
You look
So-
up a list over there.
Give me
Yeah.
a list of black actors right now. Male, stat guy.
Nah, I didn't go male.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, like, yeah, we could probably. Like, I could honestly probably think of females more than males at this point, right? Because
Under 40.
yeah.
Who?
Well, I was gonna say his co-star in Creed. What's her name? Help me out. Oh
Mhm.
my god.
Can't be that big. Can't remember.
No, I know this is.
Bruh, I know that ain't
How did
Keep
Bow
going.
Wow
No,
come
keep
up here?
scrolling.
Yo,
Keep
Donald,
scrolling.
what?
Donald
Bro, keep
Glover is
scrolling.
great, but he's not nearly as big.
He's not big enough.
no,
Lakeith
Pause.
Stanfield?
No, he's like a.
Lakeith Stanfield ain't box office enough. He's not box
No,
office enough.
No.
No, can we say names of these people because like nobody else can see what you
Right,
guys are
right.
scrolling
All right,
through.
fair. So
Oh,
I'll
I'm gonna
give you-
tell. Let me say it because these are. All right, you got Michael B. Jordan right there.
Number
You
one,
got
right?
you got Bow Wow. Not
Oh
big
my
enough.
god,
You got.
they have
Yo,
no,
number 2.
Stop.
I'm
Stop.
trying to
Stop.
tell you what the
Stop.
thing
Get me a
say.
different list. Get me a fucking different
No,
list.
no, let me
Get
go-
me a different
I'm
fucking
talking
list
to
right
my
now.
people's-
No. We are not letting Shad, fucking Shad Moss is not number 2 under the under
Before
40.
Lakeith
That is
Stanfield is
insulting, dude.
nutty.
You could have put fucking Omari on second, and I would have thought it was
Bro.
more acceptable,
Hold on,
dude,
whoa,
from the
who was after him?
B2K movie.
Oh, your boy
I said,
Donald
get me a
Glover,
different
Atlanta.
list.
That's a nice suit he got on too.
Give me a different list.
Lakeith
This is
Stanfield.
crazy.
You got my man from Insecure, light skinned buddy with the nice eyes. I don't know who that is. Who's that?
Charles Michael Davis.
I don't know
When's
who the fuck
Jussie
that
gonna
is.
come up on this list?
Man, Justice Miller. Oh, nah,
yeah,
women
okay,
love him.
okay, that's
Nah,
a good
women
one.
love him. What's
Yeah,
my
this
man's
guy.
here?
Winston Duke.
Winston Duke. Shout out
Yeah,
Winston
yeah.
Duke.
He's number 2 on my list.
Hey.
Another character from
Yeah,
Black
people-
Panther.
should definitely be ahead of Bow Wow.
So basically, they just put all of the black.
Well, we knew that. No.
They put Corbin Blue on this list from High School Musical.
Who?
Give me a
Get
different
this
list.
list.
Give
Get
me a
this
different
list the fuck out. Now I'm done. Now I'm done now. Get this list the fuck out. Did you see his picture compared to everybody else's picture? Go back to that shit. Look at what the fuck is
Corbin
going
Blue's
on
in front
out
of
here.
Denzel's son.
Oh yeah,
Corbin
Denzel's
Blue's instead of
son.
Denzel's son.
Nah, this is nutty.
Oh, this is female.
Oh my god, stat guy. What the fuck kind of list is
Hey,
this?
bro, I
Oh,
pulled
time
up the
check.
You
first
didn't
one on
verify
Google.
none of this, huh? You just pulled a list.
All right, have you finally gotten his new list?
God say yes.
Alright, so I found a different list. It's tough to find one with just male actors, so this is gonna be male and female.
Can you let the people know what website this is from?
Hey yo.
It's got to be reputable. It's blackamericaweb.com.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Just so they can follow along
Yeah. .org.
and cite your sources.
Mhm.
Give them the list.
Okay, number 1, Lupita. Hey, babe. Lupita got that thing back there. Too.
Oh
What?
my god.
Lupita got a wagon, kid.
I would ask Dante to pull it up, but I'll forget to come back to
Yeah,
it.
not me. That is one thing I will make sure we circle back. Oh, circle the wagon. Oh, shit. I will make sure we go back to there. Who's number 2
I
on
feel
the
very
list?
vindicated though because number 2 is Michael B. Jordan.
Sure.
So another list vindicates me. We're good.
I went through a few lists, and he's at the 1 or 2 spot
It's
on
you
pretty much
can't.
all
I
of them.
couldn't think of another person.
Winston
Duke
I've
is
said,
probably gonna
I've
be
said
there.
he
It's pretty great.
is good.
Yeah.
He deserves to be where he is. I just don't think he's a good actor.
Tyrese is too old now. That's a problem.
and once he cried on camera asking
Yeah,
what
kinda-
more do you want from me, and he hates The Rock. He's been
it's
blackballed.
tough.
The Rock. Oh, you said under 40.
Yeah.
Got you.
And
All
I
right.
think. Never mind.
Don't do it.
I get it.
Hey,
I get what I get it.
Don't do it. Nope. No. Don't you do it.
I just don't
My
think I
man
should have been
Dan-
the one to say it, but I get it.
My man Daniel Kaluuya. What up, Mike? Oh, that's Australia. Oh, what up, bloke? Bruv.
Tessa Thompson.
Hey,
I love
babe.
her. I love her. I
Love
her.
Tessa Thompson. Nice lips. Nah, scroll past her. I'm
You don't
not a
like
fan.
Zendaya?
Not a
What?
fan. Not a
The
fan.
fuck out of here.
Yo,
Yeah.
bro.
She doesn't. D doesn't like thin women. He's prejudiced. He's prejudiced against them.
Oh, she ain't got the wagon, so he's
Yeah.
like, get her out of here.
He's prejudiced against thin women.
Yo, bro, don't say nothing like that on camera, bro. What is wrong with you? What is
You've
wrong
been
with
trying to
you,
get him
son?
canceled.
Oh my goodness, bro, you making me uncomfortable.
Well,
What?
there's a defined line down the middle of this table. It's thin women. I love them. You like a woman.
What'd you say?
Like a thicker variety of women.
thing
than
a thing,
would.
I get
Yeah,
you.
You like them to have that thing on them.
I like that. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I need that thing on him for
You
sure.
gotta have that wagon.
Hey, listen,
All right,
I'm
move
not
past
prejudiced,
Zendaya.
but anyways, I forget her name. Letitia Wright.
Yep.
Yeah, solid. We can keep scrolling. Now.
Woman Black Panther.
Lakeith Stanfield.
Who's that?
My man from I always call him phone call dude. He's like, you have a good day, brother.
Phone booth?
No,
The
you have a
movie?
good day. No, not phone booth. When he was on the
Verizon
call
cell phone
voice dude.
service.
Call voice dude.
Who the fuck is Call Voice, dude?
Man, you never seen him?
Speakerphone? Speakerphone's been
He's-
off in a thing forever.
When they both worked.
no.
Man, I don't. I'll
What's
tell you
that?
later.
How'd you
Donald
buy
Glover.
radios? How'd you buy movie tickets, Dante? Speakerphone was the thing?
Oh, movie phone.
Movie phone.
Childish Gambino is on the list.
Yeah,
I love that dude's just like moving on.
Yeah, we passed that.
No, can
Hey.
we talk about Donald Glover? Has he not reached the height that he should have at this point?
What you mean
And
by that?
maybe that's by choice, and it's because his artistic talent is so broad.
You
But,
think he wants to be more box office? You
No, I think it's probably
aspired to be that?
I think he doesn't want to be, and that's probably why he hasn't, because he wants to do music still, and he wants to the dude looks like he can fucking model, do whatever he wants to do, right?
He just
He
wants
gets
to
a
do
lot
things
of
his way.
backlash, but
Does he?
yeah,
For what?
his wife,
Who's his wife?
a Caucasian lady.
That makes sense.
The
Devil.
The community is not too happy with
All right,
Mr. Glover.
I'll pay attention to this. I gotta know what she looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, her name's Michelle White. That's damn. All right.
Oh
Your traditional
When did you meet her?
Caucasian lady. I don't know. Fuck, I look like Hollywood Squares thing.
I don't.
This who we
I
got?
don't even know if that would have made
That's
sense.
for sure. Yeah.
I
The newlywed game. Talking about how they be. I know that's what I meant. The newlywed game.
yeah. What, Whoopi Goldberg?
Yeah, what the
You
fuck
ask her the fucking
What the fuck I
question.
look like,
Nah,
bro?
give me put a
Asking
no on
me
that
mad-
bitch.
Look at me asking me mad questions. How they meet? I don't know. What the fuck I look like? Newlywed host?
I kind of like her,
Yeah.
Michelle White.
Shout
Look
out
like a
Michelle
nice
White.
couple too.
I bet.
Damn.
I bet.
Yeah,
they
that's your
do.
type.
Yeah, I see why you don't like her. Fuck. You have a natural bias against her.
If you. Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
You thought they had to take a second look.
He double back.
I really did.
Let me double check to make sure she's trash.
Oh,
She
Zoe-
wasn't standing up in that picture. I don't know.
Yeah, you got to get the stand up pic. Oh, there is a stand up pic. They're pushing like a cart down. I saw one of the images over there. They're pushing like a cart, like a baby carriage or something down the road. She's thin.
Yeah, let me see like a paparazzi
Right there.
picture.
That's
I
right.
need to know if they're happy together.
No, just see if she's thin. Because I don't like this narrative you're painting.
None of these look like good pictures, though.
Can you just show us
We
one
just need to
standing
see a
up?
body pic,
yeah, bro.
dude.
I don't care what.
Let
what's
this
good
man
or
be
not.
misogynistic for half a second.
Oh
God.
my All right, bro. This is the worst stat guy ever.
Yeah. This is. How are we supposed to see? She's wrapped her. She pregnant. Never mind. I'm not gonna say what I was about to say. I almost got.
Might be.
Whoops. Whoops. Holy shit.
Oh, we're gonna get canceled.
Wheels fall off before they take off.
Oh man. What's her name? Michelle White?
All right, man. Look, we giving Michelle White too much energy on this show,
why'd
bro.
you even bring this up? I never knew this man was married. I had no idea.
I was trying to tell you.
No idea.
I'm trying to tell you what the goings on of Black Twitter.
Yeah, and like they're just mad at her. Has she said something that's fucked up?
No.
Oh.
Is it because of that "This Is America" song? They're like, "This is hypocritical."
No, but you can't. The thing is, it sucks because he's a prominent voice, and when you come on places or go on platforms and you say pro black, and you want to give off that sort of energy, Black Twitter is going to find out what type of energy you are. And once they found out that he was then said married to a white woman, it was like, oh.
So is the Michael B. Jordan thing that he's too cookie cutter?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's what he is.
Maybe that's one of it. Sure.
I'm just, like,
I
think it's interesting.
He wins that community. He wins that when I say the PR darling.
Well, so I think that's why I think it's interesting. It's similar to when people don't like The Rock, for instance. Like, I just think that, like, Michael B. Jordan's a pretty non-offensive person. I think he touches a lot of different demographics. Man,
people find anything to hate on. I just told you I don't like
it's
how
more
he
my
acts.
vibe to not like a guy who's super popular. I'm interested.
Yeah.
You know?
I just told you I just don't like people who... I just don't like his acting.
Oh, that's the kid from
scroll back up. Scroll back up, my boy. Hold on, keep scrolling.
You want me to go back up?
Yeah, go back up. Because I just want to see who else is on the list. Oh, yeah,
Zoe.
You know
we missed? Here's another one who's underachieved. Finn from Star Wars. And Attack of the Block.
Yeah.
Like, that kid should be... Or
we said it just now. John David Washington.
Yeah.
Him too.
Yeah. I wonder with Tenet not doing as well as it could have, if that hurt him.
Maybe. Winston Duke, we already said him.
Yeah,
shouting him out. Popular.
Yeah.
Issa Rae, 38, under 40. All right, man. Look, that was a solid list right there.
Yeah, that's a better list than the last one. That fucking a little bit of redeeming factor there. So let's move on to our final topic of the day. I wanted to spend a couple minutes on the NBA dunk contest from this weekend with you, D. And first, just get your thoughts.
What a smooth transition.
Yeah.
You go from real pro black. Hey, you good. Boy, you good.
Oh, shit.
You good. You good.
Oh,
you are really good. I
didn't say it. You did.
That's crazy.
So, NBA dunk contest.
Yeah.
We got... Okay, so I think... I didn't watch it, but I did see the two dunks in question from the gentleman who won.
You can say his name.
I don't know his name.
Matt McClung.
Okay, thank
you. Saying it's like he who shall not be spoiled.
I just don't. I saw clips.
Okay.
He was afraid of giving a spoiler.
Best. So I think that might have been the two most impressive dunks I've seen since the Zach LaVine year. Am I wrong?
Okay.
Would that be fair to say?
Sure. Yeah.
Like the 720 is pretty fucking crazy.
It is. The dunk contest has lost a lot of its luster because you don't get big name superstars in it anymore. So
I think that was going to be my question in the discussion I wanted to have here is the answer big name stars or is the answer bigger dunks?
The answer is big name stars.
Okay.
All-Star Weekend is driven by popularity.
Fair.
So no offense, Matt McClung, a spade, you just got called up to Philly. Like, you're on a 10-day.
Yeah. No
shade to you, brother, but who the fuck are you? I know who you are because I'm in the basketball community.
It's a bit more the circus that's in town with why he got signed, right? Than it was credibility.
Right. The person, another player was going to be in it and decided to drop out last minute. You need someone else to be there. You need 4. He's the 4th. You remember when the dunk contest used to be 8 people?
What has hurt it so much though? Like, what is it? Because everybody gets 50s. I think that's got to change. I think the scoring system would be a first thing for me to looking at changing.
Yeah.
I think there is no other score that these judges feel like they can give other than like a 48 or a 50. Like, I don't see people.
Everything is an 8, 9, or a 10.
Yeah, unless somebody misses and then they feel okay to say, whatever about it. But I feel like for the most part, they just give everything a 10. Like, everything's super impressive.
It's difficult because now you're also in a lane of where something I haven't seen before, or something absolutely ridiculous.
But there's people out there on mixtapes doing dunks that are unbelievable that you've not even seen in a dunk contest, right?
Yeah.
So I guess that's my thing. Is like maybe the answer is in a world where it's more about going viral. Is it maybe not more about just getting you do pros versus amateurs? Maybe you do something like that. I don't know. Maybe you bring in amateur dunkers to go against some of the pros.
Maybe. Maybe the All-Star Weekend as a whole needs an overhaul.
Yeah, the whole thing. I mean, but you see what they did with the NFL. Did that help?
Yeah.
Was this a better overhaul to you?
Yeah. I watched.
What was more enjoyable about this one than any of the years prior?
They actually seemed like they cared about the mini games.
Okay.
They cared.
The best catch shit was whack.
That was corny.
That was pretty bad.
That was corny.
I
Again,
like.
Hey! Not everything's a 10.
You're right.
Not everything's a 10. They'll experiment with that, and it probably
Find a way
either
to
gonna
make that
cut it
better.
or be better.
I'll tell you how to make it better. Right now, put it in a pool.
That's how one of the things that started off was a pool.
I only saw trampolines and like airbags.
No,
They were like,
to make it to the finals, you had to do it in a pool.
everything should be in a pool. Go up on the diving board higher.
All right, well, sure.
Dante, am I wrong? Wasn't that the coolest way to catch footballs when you were a kid? You can't swim. Sorry, that was offensive.
Wow. Look at you.
That was not because
Look at
you
you,
guys can't put
bro.
that
But
on
look
me.
at you,
Dante, vindicate me,
bro. Look at you.
You just can't swim.
I mean,
But why he call you out like that though? Like he said, "Oh yeah, right. You can't swim."
Well, because I thought it was mean that I said like, "Oh," because he's never
Can I
experienced.
swim?
Yes, you've actually told me you're a very good swimmer.
Damn,
You were like you've like taught people how to swim, no? Lifeguard, something like that.
Yeah.
So I listen.
Wow. Oh, you love me.
No, Dante, I was just sad because like there's a good chance he's never experienced running off the side of like a pool and jumping in and catching a football. Want to have a catch this summer?
Hey, bro, I got you. Are you scared of the water?
why am I scared? No, I'm not scared of
You
water.
can't say you're not scared.
No.
of it.
That wasn't. That's literally the first question. Like, are you afraid of the water or you just can't swim? Those are two different things. If you're afraid of the water, there's nothing I can do.
It's because you can't tell what it's thinking. You can't trust it.
Bro, I
It's
just
too fluid, huh? You never know what's gonna happen.
It's always moving. How does it just mold around?
my
me
beef
like
is
this?
more with the beach and the public pools. They're all just dirty, right? Like, so I don't really want to be
Yeah,
in it.
y'all do live in Massachusetts. Y'all only use the dirty water. I get it.
That's a bad excuse, though. We have to. Be
That's a bad
honest.
excuse.
That's a bad excuse.
excuse.
He's been to Florida. If he was really like about that, like
Yeah, but you have to move to Florida to learn how to swim.
No, you can figure it out in a day, I'm sure. I just haven't tried.
In a
he's
what?
never been in the water. He doesn't even know if he could swim. He's naturally buoyant. I know he could swim.
Well, see, now you're really being
No, you that's a compliment.
Hey, Liddy, you are
That's a
on a
compliment.
rare pace today.
Wow.
That's a compliment.
Buoyant.
Yeah, he's naturally buoyant.
Say.
Yo, wow, y'all are wild.
I'm sorry, bro.
This is where we're at now?
Beyonce was wild. My fault.
I just like have always stood by the fact that you can swim.
I'm gonna
If
get you
we
swim
really-
lessons for Christmas, bro. All right, and glasses.
Bro.
Yeah, that's like 12 months to save. So 12 months of 12.
Whoa, what?
Hey, wrap this shit up. I'm wrap this motherfucker so up. Oh my god, this is the most offensive thing I've ever been on. I can't be a part of this anymore. Thanks for tuning in this week, y'all. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
All right.
Damn.
Yeah, I can't. No, I'm done. Yeah, you're right. This has been a really good fucking podcast.
Bruh.
Oh man, let us know what you think of The Last of Us. Should they change the NBA dunk contest? Do you hate Michael B. Jordan as much as he does? Can you swim? Like,
Can you swim?
Like
Can you see?
Like Beyonce.
Can you-
Beyonce can.
Oh
Can you
my
see?
god.
Yeah.
In the comments, should
You-
Lenny be canceled?
Yeah,
God, 12 times
you can
over.
find us at Good Taste Live on Twitter, at For Those With Good Taste on Instagram. D, they can find you.
D.Austin _ on IG.
And Beyonce, where can they find you, my friend?
Dirty Water ENT on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch.
Time out.
Oh, what, we almost got out clean.
What?
Wait a
Come on,
second.
you ain't say nothing last time.
But no, I have a question because now it's something that I learned. So you can't swim and you got the audacity to put dirty water in your name?
So I told y'all the dirty water is the reason I don't want to jump in to learn how to
Fucking
swim.
audacity. Dirty water. What the water do to you? The hell?
It
I'm
didn't allow
sorry.
me to swim because it was dirty.
My fault. All right.
Oh, we're teaching you to swim this summer. Until next time, it's been real. We love you. Peace.
For those with good taste.